Guys, what is up? We are out today riding another electric scooter, and today we are riding the TSTescooter VS4 Max Pro Plus is what the model is. The scooter has a handful of cool features, and it goes about 20 miles per hour or so, so we're going to go ahead and do some tests and some speed tests and just tests, you know, and all that fun stuff. So let's just not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. So guys, starting at the face value with the VS4 Max Pro Plus, you do have a nice little horizontal display here on the front, and is very straightforward for a display. Nice and simple. It has your like RPM gauge at the very top. It kind of shows how much input you are giving it with your throttle here. Beneath that, you're going to have an indicator that tells you what mode you are in. There are 3 modes on the scooter for speeds. Beneath that is your speedometer. Beneath that is your odometer, and beneath that is your battery gauge. The brakes on this scooter are both mechanical brakes, just cable brakes, and they both work very, very well, front and rear, which is plenty for a scooter that goes about this speed. There's no need to have hydraulic brakes, and like I said, they do feel nice and smooth. The grips are a nice rubber compound. They're kind of a harder rubber, but in a good way. It feels like they would last quite some time. You don't have to worry about them wearing out, so those feel good. The throttle is on the right side. It is a thumb throttle, not a twist throttle, but most scooters, pretty much all scooters, are thumb throttles, and it feels good. It's very reactive and snappy, and again, it's kind of placed in the perfect spot. I do want to say right off the bat, you guys, when this scooter showed up, it was very easy to put together, and it was packaged very nicely. It came with a nice manual, charger, tools, and things like that, the screws and all the hardware to build the scooter. And like I said, it was all put together nicely, and it went together very easily and quickly right out of the box. I think it took me maybe 10 minutes and it was ready to go. Obviously, you just had to charge it up and check the PSI on the tires, and that was it. One thing I did want to throw out there, which is actually very unique in my opinion to this scooter, is it is rear wheel drive. Most of these scooters that I have ridden are front wheel drive. I've obviously seen plenty of rear wheel drive e-scooters, but not many. So the first thing I noticed with this one is it is rear wheel drive, which is kind of cool. For any of you guys that want to try wheelies or anything like that, you could give it a shot, because you obviously have the rear handbrake here, and it's rear wheel drive again. So guys, now what we're going to do is go ahead and do our speed tests here. To toggle through your speeds, you're just going to double tap the power button here, and it's going to go from low, medium, and high. And low is pretty much just walking speed. I'll full throttle this for you guys so you guys can see. So right now I have full throttle. We're going 4 to 5 miles an hour, 3 to 4 miles an hour walking speed. We're going to double tap this, get it up to medium speed here. And at medium, we are going full throttle here about 11, 12 miles an hour. And we're going to double tap that speed button one more time, put it into high speed mode. We're going to give that thumb throttle full throttle here, see how fast we can get it. The scooter claims to go 20 miles per hour. Right now I am maybe barely going slightly uphill, but I hit about 18, 19 miles per hour. So that is right around what they claim to get out of it. The scooter does also have dual suspension, you guys, front and rear. So it does do a really good job of keeping a nice smooth ride. Like right now, feels very smooth. We're cruising at just shy of 20 miles per hour. And I'm going to take it in the gravel up here, actually, just to kind of feel the suspension work. It is technically more of a street scooter, but that does not mean it cannot handle some of this off-road stuff. As you can see, it kind of transitioned pretty smoothly overall. You might be able to hear it in my voice a little bit, because like I said, it's still mainly made for the roads, as you guys can tell with the tires and the wheels. The tires are just 10-inch tires, so they're nothing massive. And again, they're more street treaded than they are for the dirt. But with the front and rear suspension, overall, that little, this little adventure we just took off-road, it shows that it is capable, and if you ever have to cut through a trail or anything like that, you're not going to be left stranded on your VS4 Max Pro Plus. All right, you guys, so we got our speed test done and a couple other things. Now what I'm going to do is pull over for you guys, give you some B-roll close-up shots of the scooter, and give you an actual rundown of what it is capable of doing. So let's go ahead and pull over here and just dive right into it. All right, you guys, this is the VS4 Max Pro Plus right here. Guys, we are going to start with the battery. This battery is a 36 volt, 10.4 amp battery, and it's going to take you some distance. This thing's going to take you right around 30 miles or so, and I think it's going to fully charge roughly around 4 to 6 hours, depends on how dead the scooter is. So if it's completely dead, closer to that 6 hour mark. If it's not completely dead, obviously a little bit shorter. And like I mentioned, you guys, the motor is mounted in the rear wheel here. This is going to be a 450 watt motor. It's going to peak at 500 watts. So the pickup isn't crazy, but it is going to take you right around that 20 mile per hour zone, depending on how big the rider is. And it's a nice smooth ride. As mentioned previously, the tires are 10 inches and the PSI on them should be set right around, I believe, 45 PSI. Again, depends on what kind of ride you want, stiffer, smoother, depends. I believe I have them right around 40 PSI front and rear, and it seems to do well and get the job done for me as a rider. For a reference point, I weigh right around 145 pounds. The scooter is also Bluetooth. You can download their app on your phone and use their app to track your trips, your miles, things like that. It's kind of cool. The scooter is also completely foldable. You're just going to pull this tab right here. This is going to collapse the front bar, and that's going to snap in place in the back, and you're able to pretty much load and carry this thing however and wherever you'd like. On the front of the scooter, you guys, we do have a nice little headlight right here, and we also have a taillight in the back as well for braking and you know, just making you more visible for drivers and other riders around you. The VS4 Max Pro Plus can take a rider up to about 220 pounds. The scooter itself weighs just over 40 pounds, so it's not very heavy at all. But again, for the max capacity it can carry without any issues is about that 220 pound mark. It's obviously equipped with a nice little sturdy kickstand on the left side, and like I said, suspension on the front and the rear, and nice reflector tape on the rear and each wheel as well. It is equipped with ABS brakes, and the scooter is also equipped with cruise control, so that is cool. And another cool feature is the lights on this thing are completely automatic. So when it senses you're in a dark area, that's when the headlight and taillight will turn on for you and also turn back off when you go back into a well-lit area. So that's a very cool feature. And you guys, the VS4 Max Pro Plus is also IPX5 water resistant, so that's always a good thing. And again, the scooter just feels like it is built pretty sturdy, all considered. Price point, you guys, is currently right around, I believe it's on sale for $4.99, so a solid deal. I will also have stuff in the description for you guys to purchase your very own VS4 Max Pro Plus, and hopefully maybe get a discount code for you guys for all you that are interested. Woo, that thing just skirted in the back. But I want to thank all you guys for watching the video. If you are interested in your own VS4 Max Pro Plus TST e-scooter, all the information and the links will be in the description for you guys to visit and purchase your very own. Yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next ride.